A night of tears for those who wanted change.
But I am very, very disappointed, I'm very sad and I'm tired.
In a landmark referendum, Australia voting against a constitutionally enshrined voice to Parliament, which would have seen an independent body of Indigenous leaders advise Parliament on issues that affect them. The Voice is the first of a series of proposed reforms requested by Indigenous Australians in the 2017 Uluru Statement from the Heart, that they said would help with reconciliation with First Nations people. But it was overwhelmingly defeated, with just over 60% of people voting no and all of the country's 6 states receiving a majority of votes against the proposal. The Indigenous community was itself divided, with many saying the suggested changes weren't enough. The Australian Capital Territory, the only region with a majority yes tally. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, who backed the Yes campaign, disappointed but accepting of the nation's decision.
At the outset, I want to say that while tonight's result is not one that I had hoped for, I absolutely respect the decision of the Australian people.
First Nations supporters of the referendum have vowed to fall silent for 1 week and have asked for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander flags to be lowered to half-mast to grieve the results. Many saying the defeat is a missed chance to address the many disadvantages of Indigenous people, facing shorter life expectancies, higher rates of incarceration, and a range of serious health issues.
I think that there will be a period of grief, and I think the whole nation should be grieving the lost opportunity here.
But they say their fight for reconciliation will continue.
I know this outcome will be hard for some, but achieving progress is never easy, and progress doesn't always move in a straight line. There are breakthroughs and heartbreaks.
Opposition leader Peter Dutton, who argued the Voice would divide Australians along racial lines, says the result is a positive outcome for the country.
Voice treaty true! Voice treaty true!
He is being slammed by Yes campaigners, accused of spreading misinformation. But opinions about the outcome are divided.
I think it's an excellent result for the whole country. I think a yes would have been divisive. And you can't say yes to something you don't know what the outcome's going to be.
I'm sure the community is feeling a lot of sadness this morning, and I am too.
Both Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and the opposition leader are calling for the people of Australia to unite after a divisive campaign. The one thing all sides agree on, there needs to be change. But with the absence of a voice to Parliament, advocates for Indigenous rights hope it's more than just empty talk. Lien and Rosie Grenenger for TaiwanPlus.